Yes. Let's see what goes on tonight. Or this afternoon, late this afternoon into the evening. I know I've got a couple of topics that I'm wanting to talk about, but I've got to try to keep that glare off the screen since I'm outside. And we'll just sit here and wait for people to show up. Hey, Daniel. I'm good. How are you? Hi, Martise. Uh, I know you well enough. We'll give you a standard mod. Uh, and I know you well enough too, Daniel. Uh, Hi, Sean. Okay. Well, there are a couple of topics I'm going to talk about at least in a little while. Or later on in the stream, I'll be talking about these two topics. One is the work on my PC. The second one's going to be the plans for my channel coming in 2025. It's about 53 right now here, Daniel. And the work on my PC, that's going to hopefully begin either tomorrow night or Tuesday night. And I know I'm bringing back ATS and I'm bringing back Farm Sim in the in 2025. But even if I do get my computer back together by the end of the year, I probably won't be having any videos or another stream out until after January 5th or 6th because we have other things going on in real life. And I do plan on bringing a couple of new games to the channel as well. And those I'm going to just keep a surprise for right now. Angela, hey there. Welcome in. And hey, I, I'm planning on probably, I'm guessing close to 4 or 5 different games besides ATS and Farm Sim. Hi, Savvy. It's great seeing you too. And I know that the once I do get my PC back up and running, I'm going to have to go in and straighten out all the moderators list because I know a couple of people got put on the wrong list and a couple of people didn't get added when they're supposed to. Take care, Daniel. But eh, that stuff I'm going to try to get straightened out between when I get my computer going and probably around the 1st to the 5th of January, I'll get that straightened out. Thank you, Sabby, my queen. Uh, with the glare, okay, I can barely see the number of likes. It's showing 4 on my end of likes and 7 people watching, which not bad. Well, there just went number 5 on likes. Hey, how's everybody else doing on this Sunday fun day? Wow, that really died off quick. It went from 7 to 2. It may just be the internet that's messing up though too. It's probably getting close to your bedtime, isn't it, Savvy? Since you need all that beauty rest. Hello, Jewel. Okay, so you got a couple hours till your bedtime. I it's hard for me to remember the time difference between us, Savvy. Uh, and you might rewatch the beginning later on, Jewel, because I covered a couple of topics about my plans for the channel and for 2025 and work on my PC status. Oh, Savvy, you know that's not true. I do know Little Miss Brooks having her first premiere right now, and feel free to go over and give her a like and stuff. Even though I know me and her don't talk that much, if maybe once in a blue moon, but still, I support people even if they don't support me. And I'm sure Jewel can come up with Little Miss Brooks' link, or if she's not already gone over there. Uh, and of course, on my phone, I don't have a way to add. I can't even type in. It's not giving me the box to even type it in right now, or elsewise I would. There you go. But I know I can pin that. Sorry about that. Something goofy went on. I I believe I can pin that. There we go. Pin message. I tapped the wrong spot when I went to try to pin it. That was my fault. Just getting in too big of a rush. Uh, well, it's showing one watching still. I guess everybody else went over there. I'm doing pretty good. It's about 53 degrees right now, but the breeze is blowing out of the south, which that's one reason why I got a hoodie on. I hope you get your iron levels up, Jewel. Dang, I'm getting a lot more glare than what I'm used to there. I didn't go anywhere. My partner just walked into the room, so I put my phone down for a minute. Oh, okay, Sabby. No worries. Okay, now I don't have such a glare on the number of people watching and likes. Send some of that warmer weather up here, Jewel. Laugh out loud. Well, it's showing 3 on my end still watching. Uh, well, you could put less clothes on. I'll put it politely that way. And another plan I am going to work on for 2025 is to get my watch time up. And yes, that'll probably mean doing more streams or longer streams. Oh, there's been a couple running around before I turned on the camera, Jewel. But since I turned the camera on, I haven't seen any running around. And it, another thing I'm going to work on for 2025 is to go ahead and try to get up to where I can get monetized. Yes, Christmas is almost here, Jewel. And I have I know well, I know for a fact next week, at least in the evenings, I'm going to be working on my computer, getting it put all back together, and at least to where I can test it again to see and make sure everything's going to work, and hopefully don't have to order other parts. Thank you, Sabby. And I know it's going to mean it's going to take a lot more work to get my watch times up and stuff, but I know next week we're definitely going to be starting on getting it put back together. And the plan is to hopefully even get it totally back together and running by the end of the month. But it'll be 2025 before I'm going to ever release a video or a live stream again, because I'm going to be trying to get it all set back up with OBS and everything. And I've done a little research, and I found the one thing I forgot to set up in OBS beforehand, and that's why when I tried live streaming in a couple of games, it didn't work, is because I didn't have the game capture set up. So I'm going to make sure I get that set up. And when I get OBS all set back up as well. So, but that is what stopped the game from showing up before when I tried streaming it. And another thing I'm going to save up for 2025 is I'm also going to add a face cam for my computer for when I get it back up and running. You'll still be able to see my ugly face even if I'm playing Farm Sim or ATS or another game. For right now, I know ATS and Farm Sim, but I'm probably go ahead and stream a couple of other games that I plan on getting after the first year. I'm not sure exactly how the sale prices are going to go on in Steam around then. So we'll just have to wait and see on what other ones I decide to stream. I know I've got a couple of free games that I've downloaded and a couple of demos that I might test out before the first year after get the PC together, just to see how I like the game and make sure I have everything set to where it's not going to get copyrighted or anything. Because I know some of those games do have music and sounds that can be copyrighted. Luckily, ATS and Farm Sim aren't involved with that. Yeah, well, I know Jewel. She does a lot of Farm Sim and it's really watching her premieres here lately. It's really wanting me to go ahead and bite the big bullet on it, but I figured right now is not really the right time because I'm going to have probably at least 2 or 3 days without recording or anything to get used to the games again on what buttons to push and stuff to do certain things because heck, it's been it's been maybe a year now since I've even had the PC up and running. And I know I believe it's like August or March, it'll be 9 years that I've been on YouTube. since I put out my first video. Oh, hey, well, I know that picture got lost, but I know my dad did take a picture of me on our 430 when the first time that I was actually plowing the field by myself. And of course, he taught me when I was 7 years old how to run the tractor just because my legs were long enough to reach the pedals and everything. Uh, hello, Jahinda Ruff. Please speak English. Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. Thumbs up. I appreciate the like, Jahinda. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. That's definitely a new name to me, so it may be somebody who just saw I was live and decided to pop in. I'm not sure. Moraka. I'm not understanding that. I'm sorry, Jahinda. Morocco, maybe? That's almost sounding Spanish or Mexican. Of course, my foreign moderators are not in here right now. More rock. Okay. Thank you, Jill, for straightening that out. There's little why not? That young fart. And you can do it later on, not type, but like after the stream's over, you might want to rewatch like the first 10 minutes because I covered a couple of topics already that this is your first time in, or elsewise I would give you a wrench, but since it's your first time, I'm not doing it right off the bat. Oh yeah, this is Sunday. Not Ty's watching football right now as well. Uh, Good old airplane just flew overhead. Or by Brazil. Hello. Welcome in. Oh, dang. That breeze has picked up now, which is not good because these pants are not that thick. And it making it start to feel about like 45 instead of 50 something here right now. Of course, I didn't realize the temperature was going to start dropping. Acklam. Uh, I don't have a way to translate the Jahanda, but I appreciate you coming in. Cake and coffee. That I understand. The cake and coffee, I understand. Yes. Oh, well, I do have a big jar of peanut butter, and I do have something to drink, Jahanda. Okay. Thanks, Jewel. Okay. I appreciate your support, Jahanda. Even though I don't understand when you actually type something beside in word wise, but symbols I do recognize, and I may want have to move indoors. Because the wind coming out of that south is really starting to cool down. Uh, let's see. Is there a way that I can get everything in one trip? I do appreciate your support right now, Jahanda. Well, now it died off to nobody watching. Let's see. That I can slide in the pocket as well. I can take that in one hand. Uh, okay, let's see. Um, well, I know I need to plug that back in. Ouch, oops, oops. Oh, wrong thing, wrong thing. Guys, camera back down. Plugging wrong cord in. Okay. Hi, Shane. Uh, I'm moving inside because the outside. How you doing, Shane? Slide past the fan. Okay. Oh. How'd that leg get so long? The others are too short. Apparently. Cloudy and rainy there. Okay. Um, let's see. Yeah, man. Oh. Uh, that ain't where I wanted to go. Uh, okay. That'll work right there. Oh, okay. Um, Now I just gotta grab my drink. Okay. Um, Showing 3 watching, 9 likes. That's good. Oh. One. Two. Welcome back, Jewel. Okay. Let's see. I had to move inside due to the wind that's getting really bad, and my legs started getting goosebumps, Jill. Let's see, we got. Uh, mm, my teeth is in. As well. Oh. Let's see. Now I can put the peanut butter back up over there. My Wi-Fi keeps buffering off and on. If I miss something, that's why. No problem, Joe. I understand. Welcome back, Sean. Uh, there. That took a little bit of the glare off of my face, anyways. It just kind of moved it over back that way. Um, my coffee pot's empty back behind me. But I'm not going to worry about making another pot. Oh, I wish people would quit posting in Discord. It always pops up and covers up the top part of the screen. Oh, oh my. Hey, Scott. How you doing? And just for your information, Scott, it looks like tomorrow or Tuesday I'll be starting to work on my computer again. So you did get the deal made. Congratulations, Scott. Uh, let's. Oh, matter of fact, I might change the angle here. That way, it don't get quite as bad. Is that angle good for you all? Besides the camera being tilted. Hey, Chad, welcome in. Long time no see from you. I hope you're doing well. This angle looks the best to me out of the three. I don't know how it's looking to you all, but to me, this one looks the best. Any idea when you're going to be back yet, Chad? Oh, yeah, I've been good. Just trying to get my PC totally redone and eat everything, but I haven't given up on YouTube, and I think it's like August or April, one of the two, I can't remember which, but it'll be 9 years that I posted my first video. Yeah, and of course, I I never thought I'd even get over 100 subs, and now here I'm like one away from 1,100. It's crazy. Very nice, Scott. The only thing I've got to do now is try to get my watch time up, and then it'll be going through the process of getting monetized. Welcome back, why not? And oh, why am I getting such a glare there? I don't know if it's the phone or what. I'm trying different angles with my camera holder to see. Well, I don't want to show that mess over on that side. I know that much. And I figured out why on my first couple of times I tried streaming a game that it wasn't working is I forgot to set up the game capture in OBS. So that's going to be the one of the first things that I do once I get my computer back together is I'll be getting that getting OBS totally set up with game capture and everything to work, and reschedule or refresh my old memory on what buttons do what in both Farm Sim and ATS, and also checking out a couple of new games that I plan on to possibly adding to the channel, depending on the music in it. Yeah, I saw a post come up right after I started, but I haven't looked at it yet. Ooh, that's not sounding too good, Scott. I'll check it out after I end. Oh, I hit the 1100 mark. Whoa! Holy cow. That is crazy. And here I never thought I'd even be over 100 subs. Well, that's nice that Dirk's willing to still support people he can. Thank you, Jewel. I appreciate it. Of course, if it wasn't for people like you guys, I wouldn't be where I'm at. I know that right now. Hey, Nuke. Oh, my. Well, I'm very good right now and just found out I hit the 1100 mark, which was a big shocker. I didn't think that was going to happen today, but it did. And it just to catch like Nuke and Chad up, it, I will be getting back to work on my PC starting either tomorrow night or Tuesday night, and hopefully have it together by the 31st, and then by like the 7th or 8th I'll have a video back out because I'm going to have time to refresh my old mind on how to play the games that I've got, plus check out a couple of demos that I've and free games that I've went ahead and got while my computer's down. I have no idea why not. Why it would be putting you in a different stream. Unless if it was from me having to make uh, I accidentally hit the wrong button that one time when it, I tried pinning the Jules comment and had to restart, get the stream going again. Oh God, that camera angle just bugs me. This one's definitely better. How's Nuclear doing? Oh, we can. Ah, there we go. Bad boys, what you gonna do? Okay. That. Well, if you're getting pulled over by a pepper, instead of police, that light I probably got. Let's see, that would have been 5 years ago that I got that light, and I've only had to actually use the red and blues one time, and that was to get a cop's attention when I was trying to pull my dad's car off of a rock that he slid into during the winter time with snow on the ground, and my dad had to back out to the roadway. Take care, Nuke. Oh my. But anybody who hasn't, check out the pin link wherever it may be on your screen. And it's Little Miss Brooks. She is doing a premiere. It, I know she don't support me that much, but I still support her and a few others that don't show me none. But hey, I'm a diehard. Support people whether they support you or not. That's why I titled the video the way I did. And I've got to still check out some prices on a, excuse me, but for a face cam for my monitor for once I get the PC back up and running. That way, have face cam and be able to stream games and stuff. And I gotta admit, it was it. I was very hesitant about doing even a live stream from my phone the first time, but it, after some of the people that I've seen using face cams, then I realized I'm not the ugliest person in the world, but I'm not the best looking one either. Let's see. Well, that's an hour and 8 minutes. I started about 8 minutes earlier than I planned on. Why? Why does that glare have to, from that side, have to be right in my face? What's your favorite ATS is FS? I I personally like them both the same jewel. I can't pick a favorite out of the two. Yes, I got ATS before I did Farm Sim 19, but yet I played the demo several times of Farm Sim 13 until I finally bought ATS. Of course, none of that ever got recorded because I didn't know how to do it at the time. But I do know how to do this stuff now thanks to you. And I know that I will continue on with what people are used to seeing. I'm just going to have to figure out what days I'm going to do, like what. because between Eden, I know a lot of people are only watching the real life stuff, and then some people are just watching ATS, and some are just watching Farm Sim, and I got one person that's only video they've watched and was that zombie game on the list, and Eden. I'm not really sure if I'm going to bring that back to 2025 or not. We'll have to just wait and see. I appreciate you, Sean. Sean, do you have Discord? If not, that's not a problem. I know you're not Jewel, but you'd probably be one of the nicest zombies I've ever met if you were. Just joking, Jewel. But Sean, do you have Discord? Yes or no? Oh, I don't know if he left or what. No zombies. Sean, are you behind? I'm asking about Discord, not zombies. Laugh out loud. That's what my guess is too, Jewel. I'm thinking he may be a little bit behind. But was what was really funny though is when I recorded that one zombie episode, I was nervous as all get out about even making it as far as I did, and that was the best I've ever done on the game. When I recorded that one zombie episode, that was the farthest I've made it the whole time.
Showing 6 watching, 13 likes. That's not shabby at all. And it's showing an hour and 16 minutes and 20 seconds that I've been live. Thank you, Jewel. It keeps my end keeps bouncing back and forth between 5 and 6 people watching. I don't know what it's doing for you all. Well, it's 12 after. Uh, Time is going by slow now. Seemed like time went by quicker when I was outside. And I do believe that I'm going to wind up changing. Mm, had a hiccup. Sorry about that. But I do plan on changing my profile picture also after the first of the year when I got the PC back up and running and tested everything out. Kind of update the picture more or less. And I will say this, it is going to look different than any of my other pictures that I've used. And no, I'm not going to a cartoon looking one like Why Not and a couple of the others have. But I'm just going to say it's going to look different. That's all the clue you're getting until then. Um, okay, got 14 likes now and 6 watching. Jules' Wi Fi might have bumped out. I'm not sure. I know she's having issues with it. Okay, she just typed, yeah. Okay, now it's showing 7 watching, 14 likes. Oh. Anybody have any big plans for the holidays? You're behind. How could mine be behind if I'm the one that's streaming. Oh. Nope. Apple J. Long time no see. That is correct. You missed it. Episode or two. I know I've streamed it at least once since the last time I seen you. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? That's good to hear, Apple J. And yes, I did start the stream a little earlier than normal. It's just I knew I had a few things to talk about, which I've discussed in like several times in the first couple of minutes of, or in the first part, half of the video. I've discussed it several times. Okay. Miss Hillbilly just posted something in Jules' Discord. I'll be glad when I get my PC back. That way, I don't have to worry about Discord notifications popping up on the screen when I'm doing a stream. Because I can just totally shut Discord down on my phone, or on the PC rather, not on the phone. I'm actually surprised Miss Hillbilly hasn't popped in. Is that supposed to be bye, Jahanda? Or is that hey? I'm not sure, but thank you for being in, Jahanda. It's nice for you to come in and hang out for a while. And I'm pretty sure on Christmas Day, I'm still going to be working on getting the PC back together with my luck. Anyways. So what's Miss JTJ want for Christmas the most? besides better internet. Oh, it dropped down to 4. Huh. Okay. Well, her Wi-Fi may gave out again. I'm not sure. No. Is there anything special you're wanting for Christmas besides better Wi-Fi, Jewel? Or are you not going to answer it? Not really. Oh, I don't know how I could be behind Jewel when I'm the one that's streaming. Oh, now down to 3 watching. I I also have a surprise for 2025 if things work out. Oh man. Well, it might be because you're the only one really chatting, Jewel. Oh, she just dropped down 2 there. Now it dropped another one. What's the hat say? Big Star is what my hat says. Chris. I got this hat probably about 4 years ago and this is like the second time I've ever worn it. No problem, Chris. Oh, I've got a few sports hats. I've and I probably have a couple of hundred hats in different places. Let's see. I can fold up that tripod since I'm not using it right now. I've also got that hat. Uh, and Illinois State hat. Uh, they're a hat from 1985. And I've got others that I don't remember where I put right now on sports hats. That's from Whiskey Creek's Discord. Not interested in that. Yep, that's how old that hat is. Uh, I mainly prefer to root the Kansas City teams just because they're the closest to me, but I pretty much will root for different teams throughout different years and stuff. How what else is there to talk about tonight? I covered the everything I had on my list to talk about. Uh, let's, oh, I've got to write down who else showed up earlier. I didn't mean to really point the camera that way, but it's her. Scott showed up for a little bit, and so Chad. The Denors over New Jersey. You see that? No, I didn't see that, Chris. I don't even know what time that game was. My time, anyways. Okay, it's still showing 4 watching, 16 on my end. Wow, that's surprising. That's no problem, Jewel. I understand. Gee, my knees, that big? That is crazy. Drones that big? Well, down to 3. Okay, I know Jules watching and eating dinner. That's fine and understandable. Let's see. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that's been in. Okay. No, I wasn't, and that's mainly because I've got a lazy eye. But my dad and my grandpa on my mom's side were both in the service. And matter of fact, I've still got my mom's my mom's dad's Navy hat hanging up. Uh, right there. And it kind of helps me have the memory of them and the good times we had. Get my phone plugged back in. Of course, I don't watch TV whatsoever. Any kind of news I hear or anything, it's either through YouTube or just Google popping stuff up. So I didn't know anything about the drones flying over Louisiana. No, I do not follow politics because all that does is start arguments, Chris. And that's why I don't allow any kind of politic discussion in my chat. It's the way I feel. And back during the pre-elections, there's quite a few people that wound up getting hidden from the channel because they brought it up. The politics stuff and I figured the best way to stop an argument is not to have that kind of stuff on my channel. Especially since I'm trying to get my watch time up enough now that I've got enough subscribers to go ahead and get monetized and everything. Keep trouble out and there won't be issues between YouTube and the stuff they see and hear. And that'll make it easier once I get my watch time up. Well, it's just different topics until I get my PC back together, Chris, and then I'll get back into the gaming side and go back to real life video style. No, I never played DayZ. I have several friends that Play It, uh, Farm, the Farm from Freak, all one word on Twitch, and a few other people that I know play it. I You can look back on my channel and see I've played Farm Sim and ATS, and I did one episode of a zombie apocalypse, which I'm not sure if I'm going to bring it back when I get my computer back up and running or not. And I have added a few new games to my Steam list since they're freebies and demos, and I'm going to check them out when I get my PC back up and running. And I may or I may not play some of them on YouTube, depending on the, the everything. Scott, if you want, you can post your uh, Twitch link form since you are a mod. Well, at first, it is my graphics card, and then I also found out the motherboard went bad, so I'm just I've replaced every piece inside and with newer and better parts. Well, I'm not going with the best parts. It's just better than what I did have, Chris. It it's probably going to seem more high tech than what it was, but it it's going to help the way the pictures come through and everything. I'm putting it together myself with the help of my dad. And I'm hoping to get it back together and at least test out the freebie games and demos that I've downloaded between Christmas and the end of the year, and then get back into putting out videos and streaming stuff in after the 5th of January. Well, I, apparently, I don't know. Scott trying to find his Discord link or not, or if he getting ready for to post his live coming up. I don't know if he's even going to be live tonight because I haven't. I don't have another way to check to see on his. Uh, Up to 16 likes. Well, that's not shabby. I'm happy with that. So I take it you have a PC, Chris? Thank you, Jewel. What console do you have, Chris? Xbox. Uh, is it a new gen or older gen? It, I'm not sure what the prices are on Xbox. Like, but have you checked out like any of the farm sim games? Uh, if you look on my channel, you'll see I've played a lot of farm sim from 19 and 22. I've also have played 13, which is what got me started in on it, but that was before I started YouTube and learned how to record the games. it might be something you might want to look at just to see if it's something you'd be interested in or not. I'm not trying to force you into it or anything, but okay, Chris, take care. Have a good evening yourself. Okay, down to 2. I know Jules lurking still. Probably finishing dinner. And then she'll be getting ready to get to work on editing videos or recording a video. I don't know who the other people are that are lurking around. You're welcome to talk and chat, people. Oh, ho, ho. Oh my, Jill. I knew you were still around. Chris left. So I don't know who else is watching right now, unless if they speak and chat, or it could be people I've got hidden from the channel, so they can't talk and chat. Man, the numbers are really bouncing back and forth. Went from 2 to 4, and then back to 2. Now they're at 3. Not sure if it's people I've got hidden from the channel or what, but oh, had a little hiccup in the Wi-Fi there. Whoa, it restarted the stream? Huh. That was odd. Okay, Scott's still around. Are you going to be live later on, Scott? Or are you taking the night off? Well, I understand you lurking, but are you taking the night off? Or are you going to stream later on? Silly. And I did notice a certain person was in earlier, but I just totally ignored him. And he didn't stick around long. Okay, I know I've got two mods in right now, and I don't know, maybe Scott's got more than one stream up and going, and that's what's taking them so long to answer me. Well, okay, now it's showing 16 minutes, and I know I was getting close to 100, or getting close to the 2 hour mark earlier, so I don't know what that was. Yes, Scott, I know you're here. Uh, I'm guessing he's got more than one stream up and going back and forth. I just got my answer, Jewel. I got the notification. He is starting in 30 minutes. Um, I'm sure I'm with what I did have before I lost a little connection and restarted. I'm guessing I'm probably right about the 2 hour mark. Yeah, I'm at the 2 hour mark right now. It very well could be, Jewel. Uh, well, since I've done my 2 hours, I think I'm going to call it, Jewel. Thanks for being here. I'll catch you all later and have a good evening, night, day, whatever it is for you. I'll catch y'all later.